and feeling you. Girl, I want the sexiest heels for you. We gon' turn it up.
Alright, so I'm just gonna let y'all know today is a very, very, very explicit episode. So
you heard what she said.
Mothers, fathers, grandparents, sisters, brothers, all that. Y'all might want to sit this one out. I'm just gonna say that. Just gonna say that. So don't say you didn't get this disclosure at the beginning of the episode.
Because she said what she said already.
Period. Hello, everybody.
Brittany.
And what?
You know I wasn't ready yet.
Oh, I wasn't looking. How are you?
Oh my gosh. You're gonna get cut, chopped, and screwed. What? I have such a bad headache. It's not even funny. All right.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the She Said What She Said podcast with your favorite best friend duo, B. Nicole.
And Donyea, Nicole.
I love the emphasis, love the energy. Yes. Yes.
Well, as you can see, the energy is being brought due to the title, okay?
Bring that energy. Keep that same energy. You want to tell them what we talking about? Because I don't want to say it.
Okay, just say it.
All right, so it's giving real juicy today. You know, them whole phases.
We use juicy every time.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
It's giving real juicy today. I mean, that could be our line if you want.
Nah.
No.
It's giving real.
You know.
It's giving real. What would you do?
I like that.
Yes. So as you can see today in the topic is giving real. What would you do? You know, like you sticking beside your partner with the OnlyFans. You sticking next to the whole phases. You know.
No, I'm not sticking next to no whole phases.
So you don't think everyone has. Let me correct that. So for like whole phases, for instance, a lot of people say everybody goes through a whole phase. For me personally, I don't think I ever went through a whole phase. Not even that I think. I didn't go through a whole phase. And that's because I was in a relationship for most of my younger years, up until my mid-20s. So I really never had the opportunity to have a whole phase.
I mean, I agree. So we're both literally like, we both have never been in a whole phase. I've never had a whole phase. I don't want to have a whole phase.
Yeah, me either.
I went through a hurt stage, and then I went through a finding myself stage. But like that was like when I said I was like, say I was hurt, like I literally was hurt, didn't want to talk to no man, honestly, like no man, didn't even want to like think, you know, let me talk to a woman. Like never went through any phase like that. So I just stayed to myself, didn't entertain anybody. I never said it was like a self-care or self-love phase. It wasn't that. It was just I'm about to block my emotions and just stop thinking about love for the moment. And then I went through what phase did I say?
Self-care phase. And if you said hurt phase, self-care phase.
Wait, no, I didn't. Did I?
Yes, you did.
Did I really? Well, yeah. So that's all I have to say. So you take it back.
So for me, personally, like I said, I was in a relationship for most of my younger years. I shouldn't say younger because I'm still young.
Nah, you old me.
Nah. But yeah, so I really never had a whole phase. I never wanted to have a whole phase just because I've always been, I don't want to say reserved because I'm definitely not reserved, but it was just something that never excited me. Like I lived vicariously through other people who were having whole phases because I was like, oh, tell me more because I'm not going to go do it, but you could tell me more about what you're doing and I'll just live vicariously through you because I don't know. I've always been more the type to be like to one person. Like I don't want to have this dude. Like a lot of people, they can maintain that. I can't at all.
That's a lot of work.
It's too much work. And I'd be accidentally calling people by the wrong name. That's what happened to me. That's what would happen to me. I didn't say it happened to me. I've done it.
Yeah, I just feel like
but that's what my ass get.
Whole phase, like that's like a societal thing. Like, oh, she's going through a whole phase, or oh, he's going through a whole phase, but the whole phase is okay for a male versus a woman. and it's like, okay, like, why can he go through a whole phase but she can't, and they not be on the same caliber, you know what I'm saying? So, but honestly, like, I feel like when you get to a point where like you're feeling like, oh, like maybe I should try the whole phase out.
But like, let's like, what would you describe as a whole phase? And then I'm gonna read like the Urban Dictionary definition of the whole phase.
Okay.
No, I said explain whole phase, and then I'll read the Urban Dictionary.
Oh,
So you explain what whole phase means for you, and I'll explain what it means for me, and then we can read the Urban Dictionary definition of the whole phase, because what we may consider a whole phase may not be a whole phase to other people.
I mean, so whole phase, like how I see it, it's the time where you should be promiscuous. It should be when you're allowed to be able to explore other people, multiple men, women, whatever you're into at the same time, and not be shamed for it. It's the time where you're allowed to date multiple people just to get your feet wet. And you should have no care in the world. You should let your hair down, as they say. That's how I view a whole phase. And I've never had a whole phase before.
So for me, like, I look at a whole phase like you're bouncing from person to person to person to person. Like, it doesn't even have to be like all at one time. Like, it's just like, all right, I talked to him. It wasn't it next, but it's like back to back to back. Like, you're never giving yourself a break, you know?
Running that mileage up.
Yeah, like you're just going crazy with the mileage. Like,
I
yeah.
don't like used cars now.
All right, so the Urban Dictionary for a whole phase is a phase in your life that occurs frequently when you are fine with exploring promiscuous activities and connecting with random people.
Urban with it.
These activities do not always end in sex, but can lead to it. You have a high tendency to dance provocatively with strangers, be a tease in social settings, flirt nonstop, kiss and or make out with others, and get caught up in the moment. This phase helps you establish what you like and don't. Explore your sexuality and have fun. You have the ability to stop these actions or snap out of this phase. That's interesting. Because if you look at it this way, that's like saying basically if you talk to multiple men, that's kind of like having your whole phase. So then if I'm going off of this definition, I would say I had a whole phase of like talking to multiple men. I wasn't sleeping with any of them, but I talked to a bunch. Mm-hmm. But I was feeling them out, seeing what I wanted, what I didn't want, especially being in a long-term relationship. Coming out of that, it's like, what do I want now? Like, where do I see myself? But that's also self-reflecting, where it's like, let me kind of feel people out, see what the streets is like out here, see what the men are like out here, get my feet re-wet, you know? So I would say I had a whole phase in like that aspect of talking to multiple men, but I wasn't, I wasn't Netflix and chilling with them.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going off of that definition, which I don't agree with all of it, but shoot out.
But I feel like that's because we hear the word hoe and we think of just having sex with multiple people. Because I mean, even in like talking to men, like they're like, "Did you go through your whole phase already?" And I'm like, "Listen, I never had a whole phase. Like I was in a long-term relationship." And they're like, well, girls usually go through that whole phase after that long-term breakup.
People will be like so quick to, oh, you need to have one of those.
Yeah, like I know a guy, and he literally said, I don't want my girl until after she goes through her whole phase.
Okay, well, you never get with me because I'm not going through a whole phase. I don't need to, I don't want to, and I'm not going to go through a whole phase.
I feel like I wouldn't go through at this point in my life, no. But I'm not going through the whole phase aspect of sexual. Like, it's not that we're not doing that. I don't have time for all that, But talking to multiple people, I feel like at any age you can do that. But, sleeping with multiple people, having multiple partners, there's an age, like, not there's an age limit, but you got to chill out after a while. And I mean, I don't want to experience that part of the whole phase at all. I'm more like a one person. Like, I like being with one person.
Yeah. I just feel like you know, when you get to a point where you're like, okay, I feel a whole phase coming about. I just feel like at that time, and if you keep reading on the Urban Dictionary, it's saying that this person may be at a shallow point in their life, and they don't really know themselves. And I think that that is kind of accurate. I feel like when you get to that point for men and women, but especially men, I just feel like at that time, like you just don't feel loved and you've lost touch with yourself, or you've never even actually been there. And I feel like at that time, instead of going through the quote unquote whole phase, I think that you should really be like, oh crap, like I'm about to try to explore something that really isn't me, because I'm a one person type of gal or guy. I really think you should be like, okay, damn, like before I enter this realm of whole phase, maybe I should look into a therapist or look into a new way of like trying to cope with whatever the hell I'm dealing with.
But I feel like a lot of people go through that whole phase in their younger years. So it's like ain't nobody 16 thinking about, oh, let me go get a therapist. You're not your mentality's not there yet. And like when you're younger, I feel like.
I wouldn't say 16, but I
Well,
feel
like all right, in college, like a lot of
during
people go through their
college.
whole phase. You are not thinking about getting nobody's therapist.
No, but I think that they are going through, they're experiencing feelings that they've never felt before because they're alone from their house. And for me, like, I don't know. I think that I've never gone through a whole phase, like I've already said, but I feel like I've felt things that I'm like, damn, like, I need to talk to somebody about. And I feel like for a college student, they are probably feeling like neglected or realizing that, you know, their parents may not have gave them love that they needed to in a way that they needed it. And I feel like them feeling these feelings but not knowing how to deal with them, I feel like that's when they turn to the whole phase, and then it becomes a thing, and now they're a hoe or a slut or a player.
Or it just takes that one heartbreak. Some people get their heart broken and they're just like a lot of men go through their whole phase because some girl broke their heart in freaking K2. Like, and then like after that they just be poking and stroking with every female. And it's crazy. Like, bro, you are not about to come to me and be like, yo, I got my heart broken 5th grade. 5th grade?
No, but most of them do get their heart broken in high
at
school.
a young age, yeah. And then like they just want to be a hoe for the rest of their life.
These females be, you know, they got 50 million dudes chasing them in the school and like, oh, ha, 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 I like you, Timmy. I like you.
Not Timmy.
Michael. Oh my god, I'm gonna talk to both of you and broke both of your hearts. Oh my god. Or you get the couple that like sticks together through high school, and then they get to college, and then one of them breaks one of their hearts. And it's like,
yeah, and then it's like some people go through that whole phase after heartbreak.
Yeah,
I didn't. Power to myself. I stayed with myself.
It's a whole phase. For me, it's like don't fall for the trap. Honestly, it's like you don't need to have a whole phase. I think it's a societal thing. I think that that's the time you should really be like, oh crap, let me figure out who the hell I am. For me personally.
And I feel like men. So the thing about the men can be hoes, but women can't. That's because I feel like they put women at like this like certain caliber where it's like, oh, women have to do this, women have to act in this way. And I feel like a lot of men call women hoes now because women are acting just like them. And it's like, oh my god, like she did what? Like she did that? So it's like now it's wrong that it's a female doing it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, just as an example, I got called a hoe before because I did something the dude did to me. But I was a hoe for what I did.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, it's a society thing to where women just, you can't do nothing. You can't cheat back. You can't do none of that or you're a hoe.
Yes, that's my foot.
Sorry.
Playing with.
I thought it was the chair thing.
She's really rubbing up on my foot under this table, y'all.
But yeah, no, it's sad how society literally, it's like men can have whole phases and women can't.
Yeah, I agree with that. I totally agree with that, and it's not fair. So, yeah, whatever. Don't listen, ladies. Don't fall into the trap. Don't fall into the trap and run up your mileage. Then you find your husband, and he's like, "Oh,
But
Ooh.
as adults, you shouldn't be asking body counts.
No, but we got some females around here that everybody knows all their damn business and it's already been aired like dirty laundry, but they still looking to
but
get,
I mean,
you know
I've seen so many hoes be wiped up. So at this point, run your mileage up if you want to. To each its own. Listen, I've seen so many hoes.
I'm just gonna sip my tea here.
So many hoes got rings on their fingers. So if you want to run your mileage up, run it up.
This tea is hot.
My mileage ain't going nowhere, but to each its own. One coochie ain't the same coochie.
My mileage on the market, okay? It's on the shoot. It's not even. It's still in the making phase at Porsche.
I can't. Cut that part out.
That was funny.
Yeah. To each its own. That's all I'm saying. To each its own.
So the next thing we gonna talk about, and we put a poll out on our Instagram. Would you entertain, date, be in a relationship, whatever, with a significant other or someone that you just recently started dating if they have an OnlyFans account?
I'm pulling up the answers.
Ooh, it just got hot in here.
So my favorite answer was
damn.
So we had some people say yes, and we had a lot of people say no. So for example, one person, shout out to you, she said that just gives me thirsty ass vibes and like they are still lusting still for something else. Fair enough. For me personally, could I date someone with an OnlyFans? So if we're coming into it and you already have the OnlyFans account, I'm not going to tell you, yo, delete that OnlyFans. I'm going to see what you're going to do. Because depending on what you're doing on your OnlyFans, depends on, like, what's happening. So, like, if you're like, yo, come join my OnlyFans with me, I might be okay with him having OnlyFans. Just don't put my face in it. But if it's just like, yo, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing on my OnlyFans, delete it. Like, if I'm not involved in the OnlyFans, delete that shit.
Okay, what if he's making 6 figures on this OnlyFans?
Keep that shit.
For real? Like,
no, like I'm serious. Like, it depends on what he's doing on the OnlyFans. Like, if he wants me to get involved and my face does not have to be in it, I would do it.
Okay, but what if he says, you know, you don't have to be involved, but I do make 6 figures on this, and this is my career? What would you do?
I'm not dating you.
Okay.
If you're not involving me in this.
Okay, what if he wants you to be his, what would you call that? His manager? Would you?
No, because you think I'm about to be over here managing, watching you screw other women?
I mean, that's you being involved.
Nigga, involved. Delete it.
You just said that you want him to involve
unless I am in the video.
Oh, okay.
Unless I am blatantly in the video.
I missed that part.
Be Nicole featuring
whatever BBC.
If it's not, I'm in the video with you, delete it. We're gonna make the 6 figures together or nothing.
Okay.
I'm cutting off your streams of income.
Okay.
I
talk your
I would only date like if it was a couples thing. But I'm not about to, and you're not about to have your OnlyFans account and you're subscribing to other females.
Okay. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just talking with you.
You ain't not about to be over here. Oh, let me subscribe to her OnlyFans. You got an OnlyFans right here. Better get up out of here.
I'm my OnlyFans.
And then the second one, it says, it really depends. If it's anything sexual, I'd say no because I'm territorial. Extremely territorial. Let's start off by saying that I'm extremely territorial.
Yeah.
And if you even think for a second you are about to be thinging on camera, nah, B. I'm telling you, I have to be in the video.
Yeah, I'm territorial. I have to agree with that one. I don't think I could date somebody. I don't think once I found out I would even like give them an opportunity. I think I would just be like, no, I'm all set. Even
But
if he was making 6 figures, like I don't want to be a part of that because I don't want my body like I don't know. I just
I don't have any identifying objects on my body.
Do I? Let me think. I'm not gonna sit here and name them, but
I don't have any identifiable things on my body. But when I met someone before, like he played a joke on me, and he was like we were talking whatever, and he was like, I'm about to start my side hustle, and I was like, oh, what's your side hustle? And he was like, OnlyFans, and I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, I do OnlyFans, and I was like, well, what does your OnlyFans consist of? And he was like, amateur porn, my nudes and all that. And I was like, oh my God. I wasn't going to answer no more. Because it's like, what? Like, you have an OnlyFans? But, I mean, if time went on, like, I was going to start replying to him. And I told him that. We had the whole conversation. I was like, yo, I wasn't going to respond anymore. But, yeah, like, in the beginning, when you first tell me, but...
Yeah.
As time goes on, I'm gonna need you to be like, or like, if he comes to you and says, "Hey, like, I just want to let you know, like, I got an OnlyFans." Okay, and that's why I asked, what does this OnlyFans consist of?
I mean, if you're a foot model on OnlyFans, then sure, I guess.
I don't want to buy no man's feet, bitches.
No, but if you're bringing in money because women want to look at your feet, then yeah, sure.
That's nasty.
I mean, it's nasty, but it's bringing in the money, so I don't. There's no problem with it. And like, if you are in a relationship or on it, I think we'll have to be, I don't know, because yeah, I give everybody, you start at 100%. I'm 100% trusting you until you prove otherwise. So, I mean, I guess since I trust you, yeah, sure, keep the OnlyFans, the foot OnlyFans, and we'll go from there. But like the moment I see, above foot, like above the damn feet, like no, that's it. Like I'm all set. Sorry.
So then I like to fix what I said. Actually, I wouldn't walk in and be okay. But if my like boyfriend was like, "Yo, let's make an OnlyFans," I'd be like, "All right."
For me, if we need to get to OnlyFans, like if there's something going on like in the house financially and we are resorting to OnlyFans, what haven't we done yet that we probably should try? Because OnlyFans wasn't around, but Pornhub was, so But what have we not tried that we should try before we get to OnlyFans?
Well, like I feel like, I didn't know we were talking about financial wise, like. I don't want that to be the resort that we got to go to make it financially. Like, I could pick up a second job. But if you're just like, yo, like, I feel like our sex is amazing. Like,
this is my calling.
Yeah, like, I'd be like, I mean, it's not mine, but it's good. So.
Now I want to try this.
Yeah.
Will you try it with me? And you'll try it with him?
Yeah. And if it sells, I'd be like, well.
Kim Kardashian.
Maybe it is that good. Like, so I don't know. It'd be like a little hard thing for me to walk into where he has an OnlyFans, but if a man came to me and was like, yo. But then I would want my man to be territorial with me where it's like, yo, I don't want people seeing my girl's body. Mm-hmm. Although I said again, no face. no face, no case.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, I get that. So
I mean, that might just be me talking right now too, because I might get in the situation and I'm like, make an OnlyFans with you. But like, I don't know, like it all depends.
All right, so we are going to move into the next topic. The next topic is going to be some tea. So warm that up if it's cold. So we're jumping into story time.
Shooting that shot. Mm-hmm. Ball out on him.
All right, Curry.
Yeah.
That's my BD right there.
Bye.
I hope he sees this. Okay.
I hope Aisha beat your ass.
Who's that? Who's that?
Terrible, terrible, terrible.
We made some good light skinned babies, so hey.
Oh my goodness. All right, shooting that shot.
No, you know who is my baby daddy? Chill out. What's his name? Jason Tatum.
All right, first of all, I don't have no baby daddies because I don't, and with all this shit.
I've been trying to find him in Boston, but he's been hiding. It's alright, I like to play games.
Ew. All right, so like I said, shooting that shot. So
I just shot my shot at Jason. Where you at? I'm in Boston.
don't he got a baby too?
He does.
And a
Okay.
girlfriend?
Does he have a girlfriend?
Probably. He's a basketball player. You think they're always out here single?
Yeah, they should be.
Oh, okay. Good luck.
Because they ain't with me.
Good luck. Anyways, shooting that shot.
You know they're real people.
Would you shoot your shot?
Would I shoot my shot at what shot?
What the fuck? So would you shoot your shot at a guy?
Would I shoot my shot at a guy? Yes, I would. If the night was right, you know? Then I would shoot my shot.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Have I shot my shot? Kind of, but it wasn't like assertive enough for him to be like, yeah, she's shooting.
Gotcha.
You know?
I mean, I've shot my shot many times. They all, they all landed in the hoop. Yeah.
That's good for you.
Yeah.
Mine had no layup, no rebound, no nothing. It was just air ball.
I can't. Yeah, I mean, every time I've shot my shot, but I would only shoot my shot if I know that they're interested. If I'm just kind of curious as to if they're interested, I'm not shooting my shot. Cause
Okay, well that is a little like you kind of knew the other playbook.
well, like no, so for instance,
I didn't know this person. I shot my shot.
So for instance, well, no, I would no, cause I've been out before, and I'll I'll just hand my phone over to the dude, like, yo, put it in there, no question, nothing. But that's once I have alcohol in my system. I'm more open to shoot my shot.
Yeah.
But
Right, because you definitely wouldn't do it sober.
no, I would definitely not do that sober. But
definitely not.
alcohol in me, I'd be like, yo, like, what's your phone number? But let somebody come over to me like that, I'm like, get away from me.
Really?
Yes. I'm like super awkward when it comes to like stuff like that.
Okay, let's hear a story.
So, for
Tell
instance,
us when you shot your shot.
I've shot my shot many times.
Give us the best one.
All right, the best one. So, all right, so like, I'm trying to think. Okay, so, all right, so I'll give an example of the last time I shot my shot. So basically, my girl had posted me on her page. Dude followed me, and I was like going through his pictures, and I was like, okay. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna wait for him to shoot his shot at me. And then, like, time went on, and I was like, all right, he's taking a while. So then, like, I had posted something one day, and he had, like, he said something. He, like, replied back to the story or whatever. And I basically, it was, like, something like, we outside or something like that. And I was like, yeah, we outside this summer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we. Like, me and you, we outside this summer. And I was like, so if you have any kids, get a babysitter. And that was my way of basically asking them, like, yo, you got kids? Because I've been looking through these pictures, and I'm trying to figure out if you got one of them things that asks for chicken nuggets or not.
Mm-hmm.
So then he was basically like, nah, I ain't got kids. And I was like, nah, me over here trying to figure out your information. And I was like, let me chill out. And he was like, nah, don't chill. And I was like, all right. So now that, now you done gave me the not, don't chill. What's your life goals? How old are you? When's your birthday? Like, all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, he was like, but yeah, not me remembering like the whole story word for word. But yeah, and then he said something like,
that sounds like chemistry right there. 100%.
I guess. But then he was like, my goal today is to get your phone number. And I was just like, okay, now that's like,
not him stating his goals for the day.
I bet you he got that phone number though.
He put it on his wake up board.
Yeah, I bet you he got my phone number.
Affirmation.
But yeah, that was the last time I shot my shot.
We're getting Brittany's number today.
He got my pager number.
Yeah, sure he did.
He got my pager number. But yeah. But like I've heard guys say, I even asked like that person, like, does it strike your ego when a girl slides in your like shoots her shot at you first, or would you prefer to shoot your shot first? And he basically said he likes it when a female shoots her shot. So I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna be shooting shots at you for a while.
Mm-hmm. That's cute. I like that. Good job, LeBron.
Now I'm Jordan in Game 6.
LeBron James.
But yeah, I feel like, and my thing is like, men, if you want to shoot your shot, first of all, let's just start off by saying this: know who to shoot your shot at and who not to shoot your shot at.
Explain.
So if you look through a girl's page, and although you shouldn't base off of social media, but like I've had like men, okay, for example, I've had men try to shoot their shot at me, and I'm just like, bro, make that shit make sense. Do it look like I would date you?
I've had those same thoughts run through my damn head.
That's my thing. Like, make sure before you shoot your shot at somebody, make sure it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're literally like just dusty, make it make sense. And then like try to like not research a little bit, but like I've had like little ass boys try to shoot their shot at me, and I'm like, little boy, what? My little brother's your age. Bye. Like, shoot your shot in your age group. Like, just know, like, shoot your shot at the, like, know what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Don't just be shooting your shot at everybody. Although opposites do attract, and, you know, people might like. Yeah.
They're referring to personalities.
Yeah. Like, just make sure it makes sense. Like, if you're scrolling through it, it's like, would she talk to a dude like me? Probably not. Let me just click right off of this page. Because I would never shoot my shot at a dude that's like, I don't know.
If your shoes are dirty, don't talk to me. Okay? If you wore that same white beater yesterday,
oh my goodness,
don't talk to me.
But how are you going to know from the jump?
He's going to know. He's going to ask himself, are my shoes dirty? Did I wear this white beater yesterday?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, so I really shouldn't click on her page, huh?
But no, you can click on it. You can look.
You can click. You
but
can
just
follow,
make sure.
Get out of my DMs.
Make sure before you shoot your shot, make sure that, you know, it adds up.
Because, no, I will smooth open it and ignore. That's about it. So.
And don't beat yourself up if, like, you know, your shot airballs.
Oh, I don't. Strokes my ego. Thank you. That
what?
If I shoot an air ball, which, you know, I've only done once, so.
That's good though.
But I was surrounded by people. You were one of them that made me feel comfortable. So I wouldn't do it by myself. Definitely not. So that's probably the only reason why I did it was because I was with my girls.
So you feel like we hyped you up enough to shoot your shot?
Mm-hmm. But I don't think I would do it. Like, if I was by myself, I wouldn't have done that.
So do you feel like you're more open to shoot your shot when you're with your girls and you're drinking, or like you're just with your girls?
I would say when I'm just with my girls. It doesn't necessarily have to be like drinking. But, like, you know, maybe one cocktail in hand, a sip or two. But, like, it doesn't have to be, like, as long as I'm with my girls, like, I think I'll be okay. Like, yeah, because they my hype women, you know?
Yep, and I'm going to be hyping you up. I'm going to be sitting over there like, go ahead, sis. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And that's exactly what y'all did.
I know exactly what night you talking about. Because I think it's funny because that same night, oh my God, that was such a fun night. But, like, I feel like, because one of our homegirls definitely looked at me and was like, Brittany, what you been drinking tonight? Because I was just over there like.
Over there.
Don't force it. I was over there like, hey, how are you?
How you doing?
I was asking, I was like, what you do for work? You a scammer, drug dealer? What you doing? And dude was like, yo, you got a strong ass personality. And I was like, what's up?
No, right. Well, that's not how she be acting.
I would never act like that without alcohol. Like when I looked at my Instagram in the morning, nobody got my phone number. When I looked at my Instagram that next morning, I was like, it's like, who are these people? Who are these people?
Yeah, that was a good night.
All right, so today's question is a little weird. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's a dilemma. So,
Your dilemma.
I just want to say I'm so sorry, girl, that you had to go through this, because
That's
so
nasty.
so she says, I was
Drop
being
him.
intimate with my new man, and when he finished, he licked his own sperm off my back and swallowed it. Has anyone ever experienced something like this?
Well, who are you talking to?
Let me tell you something.
Where do you experience that at? That's not okay.
Let me tell you something. That's not his first time. Let's just start out by saying that. That is not the first time he did it. He be in the room doing it to himself. Let's just start out by saying that.
Ew, and catching it and drinking it?
Yes.
Like a smoothie?
Because she said he swallowed
That's
it.
That's disgusting.
So, like, he literally, like...
That's nasty.
She said it was on... Oh,
ew.
It was on her spine. So that means nasty. He was just like...
Brittany, stop with the sound effects. That's nasty.
That's disgusting.
I would leave everything and just leave. Like,
I would just leave. I would be like, you know what?
Even take my stuff. You can have it. It's contaminated.
Yes, keep my clothes. Like, it's all good.
Ew.
That is disgusting, and I'm sorry you had to go through that, homegirl. But, no, I've never experienced that. To answer your question, and I really hope that nobody in these comments have experienced that. And
that's nasty.
That's disgusting.
That's all I can say. I know we keep saying it, but that's nasty.
Like, I want to emphasize, like, how disgusting that is. Like,
what is she trying to get answered? Who's experienced that?
Has anyone else ever experienced something like this?
No, nobody else has experienced that but him. That's nasty.
I'm pretty sure there's people out there that's done it, but like for me personally, I've never, came in encounter with that, because if I came in encounter with that, he could just delete me. He's blocked already. As soon as he did that, I promise you I would have unlocked my phone and he would have been blocked instantly.
I'm hopping out the window. I don't want to touch nothing. Hop out the window. Oh, you drove me here? Uber. My 2 feet.
After that, I'm walking home.
That's like crazy.
That's wild behavior. And like, what?
That's nasty.
Off her spine.
Did she say spine?
Yeah. He finished, like, they were off her back and swallowed it.
That's nasty. Stop. This sounds like freaking like SpongeBob and Patrick. Like, he's taking a straw and slurping.
That is literally
what he did.
Disgusting.
It's
like,
so nasty.
But yeah, no, like, that made my stomach hurt. I would have had to leave. And I don't know, you would have to ask somebody else if they've ever experienced this, because I ain't never experienced no shit like that.
I would leave and call the police on his behalf.
I would call his mom.
Like,
find his mom on Facebook and be like, your pickney
come get your
is
son.
Disgusting. Let me tell you what your son did.
Come get your son. Not even let me tell you. Come get your son.
Actually, not. Forget calling his mom. If he has a dad,
come get your son.
Hello, your son is the epitome of disgusting.
Have a good day, management.
Yes.
So nasty. That's nasty. Ugh.
That's how people be ending up on them exposed pages. That's disgusting.
Oh, well. Girl, I hope you didn't go back to him. I hope you didn't call him. I hope you blocked his number, and I hope you never hear from him ever again. And man, if you watching this video, get your life. That's disgusting. What are you thinking? Like, it's not a vanilla smoothie. Ugh.
I might look like one, but
like, and I'm sure it doesn't taste like one either. Like, ew. That's just nasty.
That wasn't his first time, I promise you that.
No, it definitely wasn't. And he didn't need her there either to do that.
For real, like, she could have stayed home. Like, I don't. Well, I mean, it doesn't say if they were at her house. Imagine he's at your house. Like, how do you kick him out after that?
I would kick him out, and I would need to get a new spot and a new bed and a new
Because he's coming back.
whatever y'all are on. Yeah, that's the thing. He wouldn't be at your spot, so I'm sure he wasn't because.
I sure hope he wasn't.
Don't take a man home unless he got a ring on it. Okay. Like Drake said, he don't even know what the inside of your place look like. Sorry.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to all of our pages. And remember, she said what she said.
Baby, don't stop. Oh, baby, don't stop. Oh, baby, don't you stop. Oh, baby, don't stop. Oh, baby,